Beginning our Sunrise Smart Start with some breaking news. A Rochester teen recovering this morning after he was stabbed in the city's Upper West Side.
Here's what we can tell you so far. Police say they found that 13-year-old boy wounded around 10 o'clock on Bloss Street just off Dewey Avenue. Immediately took him to the hospital. He is expected to live. If you have any information that can help with the stabbing investigation, the Major Crimes Unit wants you to reach out to detectives or simply call 911. Sunrise traffic here 10 minutes ago until 7 o'clock. We've been pretty good throughout the metro on 490, 390, and 590. Still looking that way. And all the minor issues we've had so far have since been cleared. We'll be checking Sunrise traffic again during CBS Mornings at 7:25.
Turning back to your headlines and some new details about a Livingston County man who's set to face a judge tomorrow after investigators accuse him of killing a Rochester man, then hiding his body far from the city. RPD says that a missing persons report was filed for 28-year-old Luis Leon. Over the weekend, he had last been seen at his home on Indiana Street. The investigation led them to a suspect, identified as 48-year-old Ruben Ortiz from Livingston County. Leon's body was found Monday in Cattaraugus County, and the same day, Ortiz was arrested in Salamanca, 2 hours southwest of Rochester. Captain Frank Umbrino says Leon was dating the suspect's sister, which continues to send shockwaves throughout the entire family.
They're devastated. It's, a difficult situation. Number one, he's dead, he's not coming back. And number two, another member of the family is accused of killing him. So it's two very traumatic things at one time that they're trying to deal with.
Ortiz charged with murder, concealment of a human corpse, and tampering with physical evidence.
We have a follow-up on this new report that came out from the state controller. Auditors doing this, looking into health care shortages in many rural counties around New York State.
New this morning, Ron Spitzer able to speak with a local doctor to explain and help you understand how the shortfalls affect you. She joins us in studio. Ron.
Yeah, guys, the report examines 16 rural counties statewide, the closest to us being Wyoming and Yates counties, which are both designated as federal health professional shortage areas. These shortfalls are in primary care, pediatric, and OBGYN doctors, dentists, and mental health practitioners, with several of those counties having no pediatricians or OBs at all. And Yates is one of those counties with no OBs. Matthew Talbot, the chief medical officer at URMC Finger Lakes, says this not only has to do with fewer healthcare professionals, but also lack of infrastructure to support such care. Talbot says not being able to see an OB doctor leads more people to emergency care.
It's providing challenges to get access, whether it's because of the lack of providers in those rural communities or because of the different variables that would impact them to get to a provider. And transportation is usually the number one. The safety net, of course, is the emergency department for patients who lack transportation or for other reasons just don't have access to an obstetrician readily. Even for prenatal visits, it's impactful for that if they don't have prenatal care.
URMC opened an urgent care in Penn Yan in February. Talbot says many are taking advantage, but that it's not changed the volume of emergency patients, just that more are being seen. Before, they had to either go to Geneva or Canandaigua. Guys.
Ron, thank you. From farm labor laws to water supply, food production, the policies our lawmakers approve or disapprove can help or hurt those who manage. In Monroe County, about more than 140,000 acres of farmland. Last night, several lawmakers returned from a 3-stop tour of farms, and farmers hope these officials got a better understanding of how their choices, their votes, affect the lives of those out in the pasture. For example, one proposed law currently in review with the state's Environmental Conservation Senate Committee would prohibit the DEC from issuing or authorizing any permits to new or expanding large concentrated animal feeding operations.
We're a very small percentage of the population, and a lot of these people haven't had any experience with farming, and a lot of policies that they pass has direct influence on the farming community.
The more you are able to see and experience the farm and the different aspects of the farm and why we do the different practices that we do, the more that you can support and also advocate for the community.
We have the full Senate bill along with other proposed agricultural legislation up for debate right now. That's available for you in this full story at rochesterfirst.com.
Starting this school year, students in Webster will be eligible for free meals regardless of family income. It's part of a new program that covers 1 breakfast and 1 lunch per student. A la carte items like snacks or extra milk, you can still buy those through My School Bucks. While the program does remove the income requirements, district encourages folks still complete those household income eligibility forms because it helps your students get access to any other benefits. For instance, waivers for AP, SAT, and ACT exams, as well as summer EBT benefits, Monroe Community College dual enrollment, tuition waivers. You can also get reduced rates for internet service and much more.
Let's go inside the huddle. Running back James Cook put pen to paper, signing that new contract extension for 4 years. On paper, it's $48 million to keep the 2-time Pro Bowler in Buffalo through 2029. The team picked him up in the 2nd round of the 2022 draft, and the running back had a breakout year last season. 16 rushing touchdowns, tied for most in the NFL. Cook also tied the record for the most in a single season in Bills team history. He decided to hold in over the last week from August 3rd until he came back Tuesday for the workouts, but was still present at the walkthroughs and meetings. And he says showing up was part of his loyalty to his teammates.
I know they always got my back, so I got their back too. So just showing them that I'm willing to not be a problem and a distraction, just go out there, just practice and, you know, and play and see what happens. That was my mindset.
He says now that the contract is signed, it's time to fully focus on football. They'll be doing that this weekend. The Bills in Chicago taking on the Bears. That is Sunday night at 8.
Lots to be excited for there. I think get excited for our weather today, James. We're dry. We're still warm, but not unbelievably so. We get to put the 90s to bed.
Sure, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, not bad today. Tomorrow looks great as well. Saturday, we might make a run at that number. I'm sure there will be some spots, maybe Finger Lakes, that do get to 90 degrees. And then Sunday, that's the day really our rain chances go up. Our next chance for a couple of showers and thunderstorms, but the word isolated is in there because I really don't expect it to be across the region. And another round of some drier weather as we get into early next week.
Yeah, and some 50s in those overnight lows. Got our podcast coming your way, Second Cup of Sunrise, with a special guest co-host. That is at 9 o'clock, only on the Rochester First streaming app. Before we go, you're out tomorrow. Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the good birthday forecast. I'll be getting out and having a good time. All right, won't see you tomorrow, everyone, but thank you so much and have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.